The hiding
strong,
and the
whatever.
strong, yeah. Single strike and
Yeah, single strike and hiding.
Which is interesting because I mean obviously the retreating aspect is good for it, but also it's crazy special energy reliance, and Leafeon isn't exactly fantastic. Okay, we do see the Onwa in their hand, in Zack's hand.
Yo,
No,
it's not always the greatest thing to have. Wait. Oh, he is a Jolteon, okay.
Okay. I think that hand looks pretty decent, honestly. He has the...
He quick balls away the... No.
No.
He quick ball away the...
We're gonna have some choice words with Zack after...
Okay, wait. If he prized it, then he's not punished. Let's... Oh.
There it is. So...
I would have never... I think I would just quick ball away the badge or the...
Yeah, I think you... Because I saw him say... He has a level ball, right? And the Gengar can't take a KO turn 1.
Yeah, so you just go Jolteon and then he can love...
He can level ball for Dream Ball next turn.
Wait, didn't he have a Jolteon V in hand? So he didn't even have to play the quick ball if he really didn't want.
Oh.
I mean, it's always awkward to open the Yoni because it's like kind of hard to pull off really early. But
I assume he doesn't play any way to get it out of the discard, right?
No.
It seems like a really brazen discard.
Well, I guess next turn, now he's just going to have to go for the boss play.
I suppose.
I thought he had a Jolteon in hand because I'd like to see that level ball play for just or Sawboy.
Saw, yeah. Wait, does he have a Jolteon V in hand?
No, he didn't. I was wrong. But he gonna just quick ball away the badge because normally you're gonna get 2 energy.
Yeah, if you're going first, I mean, chances are.
Well, now I'd just like to see it like try to hit a boss play for like 2 Houndours there or something, or Houndour.
Yeah.
Because you let the Gengar setup, not gonna lose now.
Yeah. I see where he's going with it, but
I do not like that scoop up net play either because you could Drizzile.
Yeah, he could have waited a turn. He's not attacking this turn. I guess he's respecting the Marnie, but you should be playing enough like to where like get
3 scoop nets,
like he's playing 3 scoop up nets. He's playing energy. He doesn't need an energy next turn. So unless the opponent has, you know, Marnie into Tool Scrapper, he could just use an energy to retreat it anyways, right?
Yeah, I was like, there's no reason to do that because you can get that extra Drizzile.
Yeah, and getting that extra Drizzile is, especially considering his hand, pretty big.
Well, now he just has to go for like a hit KO.
Yeah.
I think he might have been able to get a boss if he didn't scoop up net early.
Yeah, wait, if he didn't scoop up net early, he would have level ball for Drizzile for boss, and then, oh no, but he wouldn't have the ping. He's one card short of
the...
Yeah, I mean, no, I think considering his hand, I don't think, I mean, obviously the scoop up net was misplay, but
it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, and I think unless he top decks either a Zigzagoon or a boss, he's not going to be punished for it too much. Because he's going to I don't think he actually has the boss play in hand. Unless, for some reason, his opponent whiffs energy and second Houndour. But looking at his opponent's hand...
It looks like his opponent could whiff the second Houndour if he doesn't Great Ball into it, which is like always right. So, but he does have 3 in deck, I assume.
Great Ball's a pretty interesting card.
And that is a whip.
Oh, yes.
I think Zack is in a very good spot now because he can't KO the Jolteon next turn.
Classic Great Ball fashion.
Because I feel like he probably plays Vitality Band. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you have to play Vitality Band straight Gengar to like KO 320 Pokemon.
I would imagine, yeah.
Go ahead. Slow scoring in this one.
Going for it. He's a gamer.
Oh. Well, now he gets access. Or wait, no, he didn't top deck that.
Okay, so he's guaranteeing the Jolteon, which I believe is correct.
That's correct.
Yeah.
There should be more else for you. Like quick balls.
I'll be going back in, sorry.
However, actually, he still has access to. Okay, so
I still wasted a scoop
net. So he ended up just wasting an extra scoop of net. So
it's okay.
In terms of keeping the pace, he hasn't been punished, but in terms of resource management, he may be.
He might have honestly been able to do the peony last turn. This
Yeah.
turn if he didn't play discard it, but
I could definitely see that being a possibility. He is going for the Zig Ping, which is correct.
Pounder?
I want to see what his hand is. What's the double ball?
We do know that I think he top decked or he has a research in hand currently.
I probably personally would have got quick ball because I think you're researching because your opponent didn't really do anything last turn. I wouldn't Marnie.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because that, yeah, I think quick ball was optimal.
Quick balling the Marnie feels, but he is going
I don't
for the
know if I
Marnie.
like the Marnie.
I agree. I feel like because the opponent went second, right? So if he had a playable hand, like considering a supporter, then he didn't show it. So
Oh, that is not a great hand.
the path is
I do not see a
cute, I
out to
suppose.
draw cards, so. He's going to be living off the prizes, probably.
I think he does get a prize. He does get a basic, which is pretty big considering his hand is kind of not amazing. He does have a ping dude, which is good.
Yeah.
Because it allows him to maintain momentum despite not actually having cards to draw. But he is kind of on a clock in terms of... And the Gengar, luckily for him, the Gengar's not doing much.
I can't see what's in his hand, but it doesn't look like it's very good.
There is a Houndour in his hand
Yeah,
now.
but
It
I
would
think it's
appear,
just-
it would appear there's a Houndour and a Hiding Energy.
And I think that's a Crobat, but a Crobat can't be played with the path.
Yeah, the path is a nice pickup
Are you
on
gonna see
Zack's
the,
side.
Crobat on your path?
That would be fantastic. We always love to see it.
It looks like two Hiding Dark, a Gengar VMAX, and a Houndour from my side.
He is committing to the
Or no, it's a
Gengar,
Crobat.
which is kind of
Oh, he has research. Okay,
crazy.
he's fine.
Okay, he does have research.
Fighting in this hand.
No Crobat on the
Vitality
path.
Band.
There is a
He does
Vitality
play
Band.
He's lovable. That is definitely something I haven't.
He's his dogs. Which, fair enough to him. He's going to
Oh, he's
get
got
the
two
dog.
lovables, so he's gonna get all his
Double
dogs.
dog. Let's go.
So next turn he could KO with the second attack on Gengar VMAX with the Vitality Band.
Good.
But I don't know if he hit Gengar VMAX actually, so he might not be hitting for anything this turn. Which is,
Yeah.
or actually, Dark Slumber might be optimal here because it sleeps it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's a weird spot.
Which actually, considering the fact that Zack has wasted a scoop up net.
Well, Jolteon doesn't play any outs to get out of sleep,
Oh yeah, right.
unless it's on like a non. So honestly, I think Dark Slumber is a great play here.
I mean, yeah, do what you do with it with.
If he gets
As you
some good
will.
RNG here, I think he's in a great spot. Otherwise,
Yeah.
he's probably kind of screwed.
No, coin flips are always fun. I've yet to see the double dog bench, which is. Oh, okay, cool. Double dog bench.
Oh,
Yep.
I don't
Okay,
know
he
how I feel about
Does bench another V, which is
How much is it?
an interesting play considering you kind of don't want to give him the out to have like a double V, double Houndour prize trade play.
How does sleep mechanics work again?
So
doesn't know how
it
sleep works.
seems as if Zack is concerned on how sleep mechanics
You
work.
wake up, tells you don't.
that. Well, he stays asleep this turn. The opponent can just go single strike roar Gengar VMAX KO, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I still don't know how I feel about the Peony or Peony or whatever. Discard turn one.
And he is awake.
Okay, I'm awake.
Go ahead and roll in your
So
mouth.
he is probably in the winning
Sorry.
spot now.
Yeah, I actually do think the game probably came down to that flip.
Although this Gengar is gonna live with like 10 HP if he decides to ping it back.
Well, it's not unlikely for Zack to be able to get
Or
the
he-
ping and
I-
then get a scoop up. Oh wait, no, his hand is dead. Though he can go for the
Shooting active.
I think that's a.
boss the Houndour or another
Yeah, he is the
Gengar.
boss, okay.
Oh, he is going for another Gengar.
I don't know how I feel about
I
that.
definitely dislike that because now the Gengar. No, the Gengar I guess can nuke either way.
Well, you
but
can, well, I think that if this guy draws the stones, then Gordon draws the stones, then I think Zack's gonna be in a pretty bad spot with his current hand.
I
Or wait, what did he draw for the prizes? I think I might see a supporter off that.
was not paying attention.
We got a. That's a nice
Does
spot.
get the bump.
He has the Crobat in hand too. It looks like his Crobat lost Vitality Band. Yeah. So I'd like to see just the Vitality Band and then the Crobat not. That's actually fine because he can just KO with the.
I guess he's going for like a. Okay, the benching of the Crobat seems pretty relevant considering. Zack can now take a single. Like, if both. That seems like in a pretty good position either way, but
I think the Gengar hasn't used the stadium yet, which I'd like to see.
I feel like putting the bat into play. I mean,
You have to put the bat into play. His hand is really bad.
I guess, but it is relevant in terms of like prize trade. I guess maneuverability or versatility for Zack, where he can now choose to go like a kill Houndour, kill bat type thing, or he can go to, if depending on how Gengars may evolve, he may decide against that.
I think that he's probably just gonna KO the active, honestly. I don't
But we unless Gordon gets the knockout here, I think it is sealed for Zack.
But he does have the research in hand, and he does have that stadium to draw 2 more. So. Barney hiding. I'd like to see the hiding attached because do enough damage anyways.
Yeah.
You need 2 Houndooms, and I think you're in a good spot here. Zack does have the Marnie now, though, so.
Okay. Yeah, but I think if the knockout is whiffed here, I do think it just goes to or it goes to Zack.
I don't think that Gordon's very happy about the switch draw.
Yeah, it does not seem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Burns never fun to start today. I don't think that's 8.
He counted it.
Wait, that's 1 Houndoom?
1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's
I see an Evo Insect.
I see an Evo since I see a Houndoom.
Can he KO with the first attack? I honestly don't know.
He cannot.
Or the second attack.
The second attack on Gengar, I believe, does 190. So it doesn't quite get there.
And honestly, I'd just like to see another sleep play to stall another turn.
That would be pretty funny. Although
Because I think that's optimal if he doesn't have the Gengar.
I do agree.
Yep.
He does go for the earn play, which is interesting considering it does, at least from what we can tell, he doesn't really have a knockout.
Well, he's gonna Houndoom and he's gonna Houndoom and probably just sleep. That's like the only one going. But those quick shootings can be pretty relevant. They keep on stacking up at him.
Yep.
It seems to me like he's in a pretty tense spot.
He did whiff it by, it would seem, one card.
Wait, I might come back.
I think that if he gets the sleep
yeah,
though,
20 on
or wait, no, he has Great Ball in hand. So he can still hit it.
Does he have Great Ball in hand?
Yeah, he's Great Ball Evo Insect.
Got it.
Then it's
Then it's
interesting because
possible.
yeah, I guess. If
He's
he-
spinning the deck first with the single strike.
He is-
So that's right.
Okay, he is sequencing properly.
Okay, so we got Great Ball. If he hits a Gengar or Houndoom here, he's fine. And that's
He
a
does
Houndoom.
hit a Houndoom.
So we can grab the Gengar and KO the Jolteon D-Man.
That can.
Wait.
It is interesting though, because we are left with a Gengar with, you know,
A lot of damage.
It's going to be soon to be 200. We're going to get to a situation where Zack can just win off playing the Gengar, which doesn't seem too unlikely.
Well, I'd like to see Zack here honestly just attack with the Jolteon beat and take another turn.
That would definitely would be. He does have
Because
the
Gengar
badge
player
plus
can't
the.
win. Yeah, if he gets,
Yeah.
I don't know if he needs to attack with the second attack or just the 20 damage, but
Second
gets
attack is
another turn.
60 times, right?
it's split 4 points.
It is, yeah, 60 times split 4 coins. And the Gengar has 120 on it. So he literally would have to hit. No, actually, no, because of the Inteleon in play, he would have to hit 3 out of 4.
I think that Gengar should.
But either way,
Sorry.
Well, the Gengar will have 140.
Sorry.
It's all good.
there's the 140. I mean, either way, it doesn't fix the math too much in terms of that. But it is true that we do see a potential Jolteon V play, seeing how. You know if he plays 2 or 3 bad?
Pretty bad.
Okay, so he can afford a Jolteon V play.
I think that's the best play here, because otherwise you...
But we are going to be, he is going to be given somewhat of a tough decision where he has the Jolteon VMAX in hand. So he has to choose whether or not he wants to be a little bit more greedy with it
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna
and
swallow up, knockout.
Okay.
and commit to the Jolteon V play, or go for the safe play and assume that Marnie
Conditions.
will be able to
Yeah.
prevent that Gengar VMAX from. Okay, we do see the badge. Oh,
I don't know.
he has the Jolteon play now because of the badge top deck.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, because he can just win
Okay.
next turn. Then I would always be worried about getting a switch, because he's hiding Dark on active too.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
It looks like he's playing into the Jolteon. Or no.
And he had the Jolteon as well. He had the second Jolteon V to be
Does-
benched off the quick ball.
Does Gordon have a switch in mind? That's the real question, because I think he has enough energy to win.
That is the question. Zack is. He does have a Marnie in hand. So it will be based off of a 3-card, or sorry.
Depends if he decides to Martin. But I would probably Martin, just because...
But keep in mind that he not only does he need to switch, but he also needs a way to get out. Oh, I suppose
So
if
he's
he has.
hiding Dark.
Oh yes, he does have hiding dart.
So he should treat switch. I'd like to see like Zack pass to the peak that tower if he Marnie's too, because
So Zack does get the Jolteon V, but
I honestly don't know if that's even worth it.
I think it was worth it if he went for the
Jolteon
the
play.
Jolteon V play, which he was handed. But it would appear he is decided against it.
I would like to see a path to the peak come down.
I would
From
also
that
like to see a
stadium.
path to the peak. Not that it is absurdly relevant, but it is a cool card that will at least reduce the draw power.
Yeah, so I want to see that Drizzle have a path. Because otherwise, it's not the greatest play.
It does seem he can get it with the Drizzile, but whether or not he chooses to do so,
I don't know.
seeing
Oh,
how
it's right there.
It's right, yeah, it's the top card. There we
Okay,
go.
that's good.
He does get it.
I'd also like to see quick shooting come down.
I would
not come
also
down this turn.
I would also like to see quick shooting come down.
'Cause there's no reason not to quick.
I would agree.
Probably just hit a benchmark because I think Gengar's been KO'd regardless.
I do think that. I mean, yeah.
I don't think there's a scenario where Gengar not being pinged is relevant for being pinged. Unless
Yeah.
he like could go quick shooting, scoop up there. I don't know. It would be like really
I mean,
fun food.
had he gone for the
Jolteon
had he
play?
gone for the Jolteon V play, he could have pinged that Gengar active and then gotten double ping the next turn, and then it would have been. It would
I
have
guess he
been
could have
it,
no energy there. So
but
he could have not run to energy after the Jolteon, but I still don't like it though. Not going for it.
yeah, I think either way. Forcing the single strike, hoping for the single strike player not to have it versus like hoping that you have it is kind of like, you know, putting it in your opponent's hands rather than putting it in your hands.
Cool Scrapper, discard the Valtalia.
I mean, I think that's
Getting rid of the Vikings.
That's actually kind of relevant, because if he gets VMAX, he can just retreat, double single strike roar, attach, and then he'll get KO.
It's true, that's true.
Oh,
I mean,
quick shooting the
probably
Yeah.
optimal to be honest, but I don't know about the no spell long run. But he should just be winning next turn regardless. With the Max
actually,
Run Rumble.
And then
I don't know how
Max
many
Rumble.
Crobat
Knockout on that, yeah.
I assume the single strike only plays one Crobat.
I think most splits play two to be honest.
But
for Gengar.
But I'm actually against that Houndour play because what he's done now is he's put his opponent in a way where even if he does have a Stadium up, he can also Crobat next turn.
Okay, let's see this hand. I see a single strike.
Attack.
That's
Okay.
there.
That's
Retreat.
patch.
Oh, it looks like he's got the switch.
Does he have the switch? And he shows the switch,
He's
and that is
punished for
game.
not using the Jolteon.
Yes, that is unfortunate. But
Surprised the energy switch, so I guess the Jolteon play was like, I don't know.
Yeah, so
do I have energy? Do I have what? Probably. You need energy switch and energy search. How many of each? Two switch, one search. Levi took my position.
really? Yeah.
Back through. You're my. Oh wait, I don't. These are the ones I can't throw away. No, this is not the back. Honestly, just take them
You need again.
Do you have any Reggie Dragos? Look for Evolving Skies. Yeah, you did. Look for Reggie Dragos. Look for Cherub from Battle Styles. Yeah, I'll text you stuff I'm looking for. I'll get you from Jake. Yeah.
Their name.
Apologies, I was contacted by the resident swindler.
So it looks like we have Reggie Draco against UV Max in top 4 here.
Oh, interestingly enough, that's actually a very favored matchup for Reggie Drago.
I don't know though, because the Mew can do some funny plays.
Well,
with
so it
attack.
comes down to the, in my opinion, it comes down to the scoop up net count. Because what Mew VMAX can do is
Even or odd.
Manipulate, because Reggie Drago's attack is based on the amount of damage counters on it, right?
Yeah.
So if you do a funny psychic leap play with a single power up, whatever those are called, the Electro Power for playing the deck, I don't know what it's called, I just call it. But if you have one Percocet, you can...
Power tablet?
Power tablet, yes.
Yeah. One sec. Zack, give me my shit back. We don't talk about that, okay?
Yeah. So, with a power tablet, you can psychic leap for 100, which leaves Reggie Drago almost completely useless, and heals Immune VMAX. So Immune VMAX can take a knockout, get hit, force the Reggie Drago to essentially just be useless, and shuffle back in.
Why
so
not?
if Seraphy plays Scoop Up Nets, she can kind of keep the momentum going regardless, but if she doesn't, then UV Max can kind of run away with it.
I'm assuming that Seraphy plays from that, otherwise that kind of just loses to everything, to be honest.
I would agree.
Because like most decks can just go like 100 and it just sits there and it's like...
Yeah. That I assume she does.
And if she does, it's probably just going to be like see how much of the Mew use attack that Ethan can use.
Yeah.
That shuffles it into the
It
deck.
may come down to that, as well as like, you know, whether or not Ethan... I know for a fact that Ethan does not play the heavy Meloetta build.
But he does play Cross Switcher, which is
But he
definitely
does play
decent against it.
Cross Switcher, which is relevant, A, because he's playing Peony, and B, because, yeah, you can invest more. But the Psychic Leaps may not be as... may not come as easy to Ethan as a typical UV build.
There's always a chance that Reggie Draco tricks really bad, because it's really inconsistent.
Interestingly, she's playing an Inteleon line, which is, to my knowledge, rather unconventional
I'm going to use
as the deck.
But,
That's definitely...
We do see...
Turn 1 setup looks pretty good, but I would like
yeah.
to, like, if the Glossifer gets KO'd, she might not be able to hit the turn 2 attack. Because that Elder Goss switches out 2 basic energy every turn.
Yeah.
I don't know what the ability is called. What other stuff?
yeah, I've been getting that all day, don't worry. He hits hard. That's about all you need to know. Small man.
A disruption happening right there.
Indeed.
What's wrong?
But we are ready for this. So it's
Oh,
now
it would
Ethan's turn.
appear there's a battle pass in the hand, which is
Always very good.
always very cool for the Mew player, considering they just get to start their game strong. This does look like the battle pass.
It does also look like there's a lot of energy in his hand, though. Or at least
That
2, which
that
is
would
not
be
great.
unfortunate, yeah.
But I wouldn't hate a first attack on Mew play. But I think you always want to hit the view second attacker.
I think
I guess he doesn't play Meloetta.
an issue with like going for that in general is that should Seraphy
Yeah.
just like hit the nuts and get Cherim, Regidrago KO, I'm not sure how well Mew will be able to respond.
I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, because the deck are really inconsistent too, so it's like kind of weird.
The deck like inherently it should not be working as often as the Mew deck. So perhaps we see a little bit of a brick, but
The Mew deck always has trouble on the first turn if it gets like a weird hand though.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
like to see, like the Meloetta play is probably pretty good here.
I do agree with the Meloetta play, provided Ethan has a decent chance of hitting the LSO, which
But right now it doesn't look great from what I see. Okay, well, that's...
okay,
I don't know
he
if-
is going for it.
I don't
he is
know
going
if
for
stacking
it.
2 Fusion Strike energy early is really that good, because you're going to need to Alesso later if you go for some shuffle back players.
He
But
is
it's probably
going
fine.
for it. He didn't slap it down, so I assume he didn't. Doesn't look like he drew it. He does.
He does
seem.
quick ball away his supporter, so if
Yeah,
he whiffs it, then
It would
could
appear.
get
I
one.
mean, he can get a Genesect. He has 2 more Genesects to go. He can probably whittle his stand down pretty well. I think he's recognized that if he doesn't get this Meloetta off, he's probably not going to trade as favorably. I mean, in this situation, you're in top 4 and your opponent's playing a somewhat inconsistent deck. You might just have to assume that they're drawing hot today, which means that kind of just has to go for Lisa here.
Yeah.
But spinning. I think it is somewhat of a concern to note that he does have a fusion energy in hand. So if he draws another fusion energy before he draws the Elisa, he might not be in a great position.
Yeah.
Off the switch.
He's really
Does
begging
switch-
for this one.
he's thirsty for it. He is thirsty for it.
I don't know, you can get heavily punished here if you attach that to
Oh,
the Meloetta and
Okay,
don't
he
even get a
is
KO.
thirsting for it.
Okay, this time.
Looks like he didn't hit it.
It does look like he didn't hit it.
And he got a battle pass in hand, which is not great.
I
I think that's a battle pass, I don't know.
haven't seen a Cramomatic yet. Which
I don't think his list plays Cramomatic because the Peony and the Cross Pitcher.
Curious.
Yes, Snowy Mountain.
If he doesn't get a Lisa next turn, he gets like really punished here. I mean, I guess he can hit with Meloetta. actually.
Additionally, though, Seraphy does need to retreat this and hit the knockout, which isn't like
Well, the guy attaches infinite energy, right?
yes, but
He
that
needs a lot of energy.
needs a little bit more energy than what was initially expected.
He's playing a Marnie this turn, which I think he
Okay.
might. Okay, well,
Okay, well,
It's
that's
progressive.
that's
definitely.
very good.
He
Well,
has
actually, she
already
has
3
a,
energy.
she has a energy
it because
in
you really
hand.
don't want
She
to
has
put
another
energy
2 off
surge.
of that.
Wait, but okay, she has to attach, but she can't attach that energy because she doesn't have the serum, and she needs to
can't-
attach the fire.
Oh, very true, very true. She does need to attach the fire for turn. And a Marnie to get a 2-card
Cards. Yeah.
combo, 3-card combo is
very
a
unlikely.
little on
Oh.
2 energy. There's a Cherim.
Oh, that should be it because we
That's
got
it.
the
That's
cotton
it.
left.
Yeah,
Sharon, would you like to read this one?
Cherim is there.
Well, now Ethan is in a very bad spot with that
Very
Meloetta and the
bad
energy.
spot.
I'm really expecting to fight this today.
Okay, it doesn't have roll.
Got another Sharam too, so Ethan can't boss that one.
Attach, then I'll cotton lift.
Definitely aren't happy for Ethan right now.
Indeed. I don't see
Attach, then
at
I'll
this
manual
point
attach.
how one would go about
Okay.
dealing
Oh,
with this.
as often as you would
As
like?
often as you like. Are you familiar with the old? Are you familiar with the old Blastoise card? It's that.
Looks like he
grass.
does not understand how the card works.
This is
As
unfortunate.
often as you would
Yeah.
like.
I mean, the Frostmoth only
It
hits the
feels
bench,
like
so I could
cheating, but
understand.
Yes.
Big boy. And then I'll just
Cherim
knock it out.
luckily gets to attach the active, but
I don't know
has
what her
the-
last card is though. She might have a dead hand after this.
Yes, she does need to chain attackers, which is, I think, Ethan's last hope at this point, is to hope that she does not, she's incapable of chaining attackers. Interestingly enough, though, Ethan can choose to Meloetta for 2 fusion energy and render the Regidrago useless. Now, whether or not he wants to make that play, considering...
That's not a play because the Meloetta hits for 140 and it only has 130.
Oh, wait, sorry, I thought it was 60 times.
You would have to hit with the Mew-V's attack.
So,
But it would still hit for a bit, I think. Then.
I think
don't
either
know
way.
how that
I think
attack
either way
works.
you want to hit with Meloetta because you know.
I think you want. I think I see an Elisa's in his hand. Yeah. That's
What
the
a
smart one.
tragedy to just now draw the Elisas.
Well, this isn't great to hit with Meloetta because he Seraphy will KO the Meloetta and then just KO a UV Max again.
True, actually. Well, not necessarily, because you could go for the Meloetta play, and then she can't one-shot a Mew VMAX. So there is going to be a situation where you're going to try to juggle with Elisa and stuff like that, and at some point you're not going to have any fresh Mew VMAX to bring to the active, so you can Psychic Leap into a 2-prizer instead of letting her kill the 3-prizer.
Yeah.
So
It's not really that bad. But it's
yeah,
just-
attacking with the Meloetta is I believe correct here. It's priming the game to go towards a Mew Psychic Leap kind of spam strategy, I suppose.
He's not the greatest with the Mew though. Okay, what am I saying? He's not in the greatest spot for Mew Psychic Leap because he tries the or he used the tablet turn 1, so he can only KO 1 Regidrago with that loop.
That's true.
But he can boss the other things too though. But you need to Sparkle to do that loop sometimes. It depends.
Additionally, he is losing. Well, yeah.
He's losing
fine.
2
He's
fusion
losing
strike
2
energy,
fin
but I think
energy.
that's fine.
Should be
'Cause he-
fine,
If
yeah.
he didn't prize him, I think it's always fun.
However, he is playing Peony, which means his Alessicans probably only 2.
Yeah,
so
2
he's-
is free, but I would think 2.
I would think 2.
And I'm not seeing any Cramomatics, which honestly helps with like the Psychic Leap play.
Yeah, so I think
Three?
in general, the Psychic Loops are numbered.
Yeah, they're honest. Yeah. But just like cross switcher, which you can cross switcher the Eldegoss and Cherubs.
Using a power tablet when you are probably going into Meloetta is an interesting play.
He might be
Unless they're
trying to
going for
disable the Regidrago with a Psychic Leap,
I
not
see.
shuffle. But
However,
I would
if
think
I was in his position, I would be wary of that because, okay, 2 things. One, he just gave the stadium that allows the Regidrago to heal, which is an interesting play if he is going for that. He just knocks it out. Okay.
that's fine.
But also, I wouldn't go for the
Tablet.
disable play. Well, yeah, I wouldn't have played the tablet either way. But I think going for a disable play is not super wise, considering the fact that a Sobble is on board, which means they probably play Inteleon, which means they probably play Scoop Up Net, at least at a higher.
Well, I saw her playing earlier. I think she only plays the Shady Dealings Inteleon too.
Okay. But either way, if Inteleon is involved, Scoop Up Net probably is to a pretty high extent as well. We do see a boss. That is.
Oh, she can just go boss here if she draws.
Yeah, she can.
Mind you, it's like I don't
Whether
know
or
if this
not-
deck can actually boss. Okay, well, she's
I mean,
KOing it.
she's going for it. So maybe she just has it. I don't know. It's very possible that she just has Shady Dealings Inteleon in hand, and then that would just be
basically.
yeah. It just need like one other card in the Shady Dealing.
And the Mew deck doesn't play any disruption. At
No,
least most
it
lists
does
don't.
not. It does not. Marnie would be an interesting include, but in the end, you just want to Elisa and
Just bad, at
boss.
least
So
boss, maybe Peony. I don't hate the Peony, but I also don't really like it.
I also Peony is cool, but I think the only strict advantage of it is getting around path relatively reliably.
And Seraphy decks is not playing fast.
Yes,
So we're gonna see a Peony here.
we do see a Peony
Starting 1 cross switcher, so he only has 1 cross switcher
and a
play
boss
available.
and a boss.
So that's a lot of gust.
It's a
I'm
lot of
assuming
gust.
he only plays 2 or 3 boss with a cross switcher included.
I mean, in this situation, I don't
That
even
might
know how
actually be his
powerful-
last Elisa Sparkle too.
Yeah, and I'm not.
I don't think he's ever in a good spot here, to be honest.
I would agree. I think, you know, the Cherubi's on field. There's already a Regidrago live.
I don't know why he keeps on going for power tablets, to be honest.
I'm also a
Oh,
little
and I'm gonna
confused on
play
that
the
He
regard.
might have prized the last one, but I don't know. I think he's just gonna lose.
Yeah, I don't.
If she has shady dealings, that's basically.
And she's playing like she has some sauce in hand, though she's. Oh,
But she has like a solid 4 turns to win the game too, because she's playing a
yeah,
1
she
prize
can.
deck.
She can take her time. That is true.
I don't know. I've only seen 2 research in her hand, so.
One touch for turn on the meal.
I think the Stormy Mountains over the trading court is also an interesting inclusion in the Regidrago deck.
I think they play a split typically, but we have seen multiple, right? And I think
I normally only see the other. Okay, there's our Regidrago. So
I've-
she's researching. Okay.
I personally have seen
Oh
a list
my.
that has 1 mountains and 2 training core, but we haven't seen a training core yet, which is an interesting turn of events. If
She had
that
to
is the
research
case.
away 2 more research, but she doesn't have that many supporters. But she already got another research in her head. So.
We do see another
Need to think.
Charon, which is cool.
His semis is dirt.
Oh yeah.
Regidrago is in top court.
Hey, I mean, the thing is about Regidrago is that it shouldn't work, but if it does work, it does hit 240, and you know, on a single prizer, it does have positive matchups.
So did
provided
Ethan
it
play
works.
the power tablet last turn?
I don't believe so because the top card is currently
The same
Peony.
one as before,
Because
just
if she attacks this turn and you put the power tablet, he can't shuffle into the deck and KO.
But I don't think he did because his top card on discard is Peony. So he would assume. that
He
is
did
not-
level ball for another philosopher, which I don't know. I might have level ball for a Swabble, but I don't know.
I would agree. I don't think at this point in the game,
I don't think it matters. I think she's just going.
yeah, she is going with it, but I do think at this point in the game it's better to go for
She's
the
gonna shuffle more energy into, which is great, and her attacker.
attackers.
So I think she has 2 down. Yeah. So
You already Elder Cross this turn, yeah?
I did, yeah.
It is looking fairly favorable for Seraphy.
I mean, Ethan could always just like the deck could just always stop functioning, but she does have research in hand for next turn. But she is
Yeah.
running rather low on draw supporters.
Okay.
It's always good to win game 1 when you can go first in game 3.
Yes, indeed. You at least have that. And I do believe that in terms of, you know, getting, like for Regidrago, I feel like getting to the best of 3 is probably the hardest part. Because once you're best in 3, if your deck works to a point where it can win if it just sets up, if you can just set up 2 out of 3 times, that's
Max Miracle?
much better than hoping that you get it in best of 1.
Leo, top 4 is currently these 2 and Jason and Gordon.
Yes. I believe. Do we know what Jason's playing? I think he's playing Zacian, but I'm not sure.
No, he's not playing Jason. He is playing. I honestly don't.
Oh,
remember. He's playing Jolteon.
Jolteon, yeah.
He beat Rapid Strike. That's kind of funny.
That is pretty funny.
Okay. He beat Rapid Strike top 8. So I guess he probably plays the
It would
the
appear-
Dust Noir too then, or he just got really lucky.
It would appear.
Attach, I will retreat.
I don't know. I don't know if they're. Are they done? No, they're just
And
shuffling.
I'll
Never
just
mind.
hit for 240.
Okay, so Seraphy is going to go in with the Regidrago and hit for 240 on the Mew.
It would appear so. Yes.
And she has all of her stuff set up. If she gets the Shaded Dealings next turn, I think she has game. It depends on how many boss this plays, dude.
Yeah.
She might play only like 1 or 2 and prize 1 or something.
The Vitality Band is an interesting include in terms of cycling these things, but
We are gonna see the power tap come to
Which-
play.
Does KO.
Psychic Leap will KO Reggie.
He does need to hit. Well, I suppose he can go into Meloetta, but it would be favorable for him to hit. Well, I guess he can go to Meloetta.
I think I would go into the Meloetta. With
Yeah, the
no
Meloetta
fusion.
without energy. Yeah, I didn't
I
see
think
that
that's
one
why
on
it's
the
on the
field.
bench.
I'll use Cross
Yeah,
Fusion
yeah.
Strike, and I'll use Psychic Leap,
So
Yep.
it
Okay, we
shuffles
do
into
see the
deck.
Psychic Leap
and I
play.
do 130, because I put 2 tablets.
Alright.
So,
You
Gordon?
can't do that play anymore though and KO anything other than the bench pawn. But
That's true, but he is set up to a point where he doesn't need to Elisa. He just needs to find energy.
so
if,
you can go for a boss play on like an Elder
if
Boss
there's
or
no boss plus full Reggie Drago setup, it does look like Gordon may run away with it.
something. That's not Gordon.
And then
That's
I'll
Oh, Gordon. Yeah, Ethan, sorry. Gordon's over there playing, you call it, Gengar. Trying to figure out what their game is at right now, but... yes. Ethan will...
How many cards do you have?
A million? 7.
Okay. I
million.
guess it doesn't matter because you're playing that card, so. Manual attack?
she's gonna
We
do her.
do see a full Reggie... Ooh. Oh, there's no boss.
Mind you, she has another turn to get the boss.
She does
I don't
have
know if she
another
plays
turn to
another
get the
boss,
boss.
to be honest. She's just unlucky.
Interestingly enough...
I see the scoop up net hand.
yeah. I thought I saw the Shading Dealers in Teleon, did I not?
Shady Dealings in Teleon. The last time there was no Shady Dealings.
In this hand.
I think that might be in Teleon. Well, now we
Okay,
can
well,
see
either way, she has access to it.
And Sarion?
She's playing it already. Oh,
Actually,
I guess
that's just fine because
yeah,
you
it doesn't
never plays
use, yeah,
Disruption.
it doesn't use a
Oh,
disruption.
does she not have boss? I see the boss in deck. Okay. I would have liked to see the boss grab off the Shady Deal.
Unless she already drew it, but
How did
I
Ethan
suppose-
get the 2 prizes? What?
he's just been hacking away at it.
I think did he actually take that many KOs?
Took a KO on the first Reggie
He
Drago.
only. Oh, I guess he did KO 4 Reggie
Yeah,
Draco.
he just went through a lot of
Well,
Reggie
now that
Drago.
she didn't grab the boss off that, you can actually get a very punished here.
Yeah. Interestingly enough.
Unless she already has the boss, but I don't see a boss.
Well, yeah, and
Yeah.
what, honestly, I think the correct situation was to get a boss and something to help you set up the next Reggie Drago.
Yeah, so an
because-
energy retrieval or
yeah, yeah. But in this situation, I mean,
It just seems like she's not in a good spot now that she did
yeah.
played it like that.
she
I don't
kinda
know
needs
though. It doesn't look like her hand had a Reggie Draco either, so.
I mean, she does have the scoop up. Didn't she say she had the scoop up net?
He has the scoop up net. But if you
So-
play the scoop up net, Ethan could hit for 7 yet. Disable it.
That's true. That's
Mind you,
true.
there is a cave in play, which I think is enough to KO. Yeah, it's enough to KO Meloetta. Never mind. I would like to see the scoop up net on the Shady Dealings here, then. Because Ethan can only hit for 80, and then you can just Crystal Cave it off and KO Meloetta for game. With a boss.
You're 2 prizes, okay?
Or does she not have scoop up net? What?
We have yet to see a scoop up net.
I thought that level ball was scoop up net. I think it's a level ball.
She's gone through. Surely she plays scoop up net, right?
She might not. And if she doesn't, I would like to see Ethan play into that very hard next game.
Yeah. If you don't see the scoop up net, then you could honestly just disable the Reggie Drago. I mean, obviously they can still hit 30, but
I mean, you can't really do that much. You can only do 110. I mean, this game you can't really do it because like cave and play in this one card. But I think he's just gonna walk away with this unless he top decks boss
unless she.
or like send some magical like escape rope play or something. She might play that.
Yeah.
Miracle for nothing.
I mean, she doesn't pan her hand very well down to the camera, so we can't really see there. Okay, there's the
Oh,
Reggie
there's a Reggie
Drago.
Draco.
I'm gonna Eldegoss twice.
Provided there
Oh,
was.
she does play an escape rope, but I don't think she has any draw supporters match.
I don't think she
That's game
does either.
I don't have enough energy to actually win, so I'm gonna skip game 1.
She scoops. She doesn't have enough energy.
That was something. I honestly think that if she grabbed, I
Wait,
guess she had
didn't she have an energy?
she had retrieval in hand, but she, yeah. So I think if she had that,
Wait.
play in her deck, I think she should have always grabbed the
Wait. She had the Eldegoss. She got 2 energy out of the Eldegoss, right? And she got an energy retrieval last turn,
but
right?
she can't win that turn because he's just gonna KO again.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like, in terms of if she had gotten the boss.
Yeah, if she had gotten the boss with the escape rope, she would have won. Oh. Rip the Reggie Draco. Single prizes, aren't it?
It would appear so, yeah.
Honestly surprised that the Reggie Draco didn't hit any Jolteon until like crap.
I'm
strikes today.
surprised the Reggie Drago is here.
I guess she did hit his Zacian then, so definitely a good matchup. And there was a lot of Suicune, which I don't think is a terrible matchup.
I think that's probably a good matchup.
I don't know. They can like use some funny Inteleon players, especially if she doesn't play Suicune, which it looks like she doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't seem if she's playing Scuba, or at least we didn't see it, but it would be rather interesting for her to go through all of that deck and also fan her deck out at times and us see no Scuba involved.
She might play one, we just haven't seen. But I feel like you have to play a lot of Scuba Nets.
Yeah, I feel like it's mandatory.
I guess if no one ever punishes you for not playing it, that's fine.
I've seen some Reggie Drago lists that they haven't been Inteleon, they've had a Snorlax in it. But I think Inteleon is very space dependent, so I don't know what.
I think she's playing a 2-2-1 line, to be honest.
No.
Yeah.
No way. 2-2-1 Inteleon Reggie Drago.
I would prefer to see just like Flushy or something with that ability. Amazing, whatever. Or something. Well, she opens 2 Reggie Draco and level ball for a Sharam or the other guy, Ruby. So she doesn't have a bad start. And that Genesect in the matchup is pretty nice for her.
I'm looking through. I'm trying to scan when she fans her deck out.
Oh.
It doesn't look like there's the net.
Just see a quick ball on a escape rope. So she no longer has that option. She couldn't only game with last turn or last. I would like to see the guy that searches out 2 energy here. Although she could get punished for grabbing that Forest Salvo. Okay. I don't know if I like the Salvo grab there. I would like to see either another Cherubi or a Eldegoss baby one. Possibly.
Well, the thing is that Mew isn't capable of gusting and eliciting in the same turn. So, in terms of the Cherubi.
Well, it is actually potential to do that because he plays Cross Switcher.
Oh, he does play Cross Switcher.
Mind you, that is very hard to hit without using Q. So.
Yeah. I did forget he's playing Cross Switcher.
That's why I want to see like either another Cherubi or just the Eldegoss one.
Well, I'm going back in.
Yeah, no Goss. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna battle pass for Genesect.
This looks like
I'm going.
the battle pass.
Let me know when you're done.
I honestly think I would like to see 2 Genesect or like a Mew. I don't know.
Oh,
He can-
he's just going for another
oh.
one. He has another battle pass.
Okay. He's also not attacking this turn though.
Yeah. But I don't think that was. I think that was correct.
Yeah. If he had another cross switcher, he could have ripped a nasty play on that.
I suppose, yeah. But that seems a little greedy,
Yeah.
especially considering that the other cards in his hand were.
Although I do think this Genesect is going down now.
He had a boss, a fusion energy, and a peony that he couldn't get rid of, and a cross switcher. So trying to get that wombo combo off of drawing 2 cards off of Genesect if you have a full bench, which he didn't have. So I think this is correct. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, it does seem Seraphy is gonna, unless he gets a switch into this Meloetta, Seraphy may just get another quick 2-prize kill on the Genesect, which obviously isn't.
Ethan is spending a lot of money on this deck. Right, Leo.
Yeah, it's
I guess you're reading the battle pass. I don't know.
the battle pass.
No.
Drop until Chip.
There's the
Or
switch.
Genesect.
But it goes.
I guess he's
in-
going to go for a like I don't know the first name of the attack, but probably that.
Must be nice.
It is
Definitely.
very nice.
I don't think that's correct.
I would
if
like
you-
to see the Genesis go down. I think
I would rather put the Meloetta up because
Or the
he has
Meloetta.
another Meloetta. So it's not like he can't play the two prize trade if he, or the single prize attacker, provided it doesn't doesn't foster.
well, she's not gonna get the foster deck. Not consistent enough to normally do that, so I wouldn't play around
I mean,
that.
you say that, but the 2/2/1 Inteleon Reggie Drago build has gotten to top 4. So maybe what is considered realistic is not applied to this individual.
Honestly, if he wins this and plays against Jolteon in a finals, that is not gonna be a fun time for her.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
If she doesn't play net, they're just gonna disable all her guys.
I'll pass that.
Jolteon, he did already beat a Jolteon, so maybe the Gengar. It does seem they're in game 3 though.
It
No.
looks like
No, I don't know.
Seraphy has nothing in hand. She just went Cherubi pass. Or Cherum? I don't know. Cherum.
Oh, well,
Ethan's definitely in a good spot now.
Ethan is most definitely in a good spot.
I would be going down for that Cherum and KOing it. He's probably got me double across the tree.
I would imagine. Cherum is literally just free
Yeah, there's the double cross the
free
tree
money. Yeah.
I'll grab cross switches.
Yep. And with
And I'll
that,
switch her up.
he's going to get a 2-prize lead. Plus
He's
he has
a one
Meloetta.
prize lead, one prize.
No,
Or-
no.
oh
'cause
yeah.
You can't,
Yeah.
yeah.
Two
2-prize
prizes.
lead.
Sure, I can't convince you to do the other
He might
thing.
play only a 2-2 line due to the Inteleon line too, so she might have trouble getting 2 Cherubi next turn. So he could just go boss next turn too.
Yeah.
It's like 6.
At this point.
I do not know why the Meloetta is in the act. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just. Sometimes with Mew, you're like, you're drawing another 6 cards after doing the Wombo combo, so you just like want to do that and skip some steps in your head.
Very broken deck.
Agreed. Okay, that Cherubi dies, which means
Reggie Draco is hitting the active.
Reggie Drago is inactive. She can't put
I
the one.
see an
energy up.
Eldegoss. What is that supporter in your hand then?
Clara?
Lara would be interesting.
I think it's.
I think I
decent
see a
include.
supporter.
Is that a Clara?
I don't know, I think I see a supporter in your hand. If it is a Clara, I'd like to see it played down.
Your turn.
I don't know what that is in her hand. I think it's a boss. Probably. I don't know.
I'll use training.
It looks like she's just in a terrible spot. Like,
Yeah, the only thing I see in this, like, yeah, at this point, oh my god, there's not even a oh no, no, she's lost. There's no, at least from what I can tell, there's no world in which we're not getting a Cherubi.
Turn.
Yeah.
kind of sad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, looks like he ripped the research off the
There
top.
was a
So
research off the top.
she could potentially win this game if she gets very lucky. If she can just two-shot 2 new Unax and Ethan doesn't play around that at all, then she is in a winning spot.
That is a big if.
If.
That is a big
You
if.
always gotta play to your win.
There's there's a Meloetta being loaded up on the field currently, and there's a Psychic Leap prime for the taking.
You can always misplay.
There is always misplay.
Just, okay, well, it's not just us.
There is also the alternative win con of hoping your opponent randomly gets an aneurysm mid-game and can't continue.
That's like the crash on PTCGO.
Yeah, except it's, a death, but,
Ball
you
way.
play to your outs.
Lady or out. I mean, I guess he is attacking this turn, so. I mean, there's always a chance. I mean, no matter what, you're still walking away with some money, so. Decent
Yeah,
spot.
but I do think that this is because top 4 is paid out.
Swing for 2/4.
Top 4 and everything up is paid out. But getting to finals means you've actually profited because entry fee 10, top 4 gets $15. It's like, okay, I spent my entire day and I got $5. Like, it's fun to get top 4, but in terms of profiting, I think you really do want to get to the finals.
The final.
It is funny that it does appear that Reggie Drago Cherum is going to be left in top 4. Because at this point, Ethan's getting just like a prize trade that just can't be beat. I don't even think he needs to worry about gusting the Cherubi. Like, there's no.
Back to the bench.
I mean, I would still gust the Cherubi.
I
if
mean,
had
given the
option.
opportunity, yeah, but.
Are those power tablets played this turn or last turn? I mean, it looks like he's looking for the boss in the Cherubi. He's seeing that there's still potential to win somehow. Because that switch was definitely a clear.
Play football?
Not sure why.
I think, I don't know. I mean, she could just win with boss stall always if he plays enough switches.
Yeah, that is always a win con, funny enough. But
I've seen it happen.
Genesis
you do need to kind of be wary of the, the switch out.
He's trying to get boss, and I do not see a boss there though.
I don't know if that was correct. I think you just go for.
I think any way he plays it, he's probably
I think it's fine, but I think at this point, going greedy and being kind of reckless with resources isn't exactly advisable. Because
I don't think he's being that reckless though. Like, he's not.
No,
I
grab
suppose.
If those power tablets were played this turn, I wouldn't mind seeing a psychic.
We don't see a Mew being with us. I'm assuming he's going because he did retreat, correct? Or did he switch and
No, he
got Mew?
switched.
Oh, okay.
So he was draw more cards.
Got it, got it.
He only has 2 Genesis. Or no, he's 3. What am I saying?
Yes, he does have 3 bug boys.
So he's gonna draw 1 more. Probably not a boss.
Alright. Sometimes you hit it, sometimes you don't. And nothing is being slapped down onto the table real fast. I assume it was not
And
had.
then I will Psychic Leap.
Yeah, so those power tablets were played this turn, so he's gonna psychic leap for chaos.
Sounds good. And Meloetta goes up.
Okay.
Up,
And
yep.
that's the concede.
That's the
yep.
concede, yep. Fair enough.
If she played that first game better, it might have been to a game 3, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, it's not.
I mean, in terms
I
of
needed a
a.
turn off the top to even stay in that one,
Yeah, as soon
but-
as Mew VMAX took a game, it's like
Well,
you would have to go 2 for 2 on
That,
the Reggie Drago flowing
yeah,
perfectly.
it looks really bad.
Which,
if you
yeah,
swing for
it's not good.
a few
a million
enough-
damage?
Yeah. No,
But it looks like
unfortunately,
Ethan
I
will
was
either be
running
playing against
neutral to
Jolteon
be able
or
to
Gengar
just
VMAX
take
finals.
it.
And obviously he doesn't want to see the
Because
Gengar
it was
VMAX.
more what I expected.
Yeah.
It does just
Mind you, both matchups are
fast
generally
to
pretty
keep
good,
up
to be
with
honest.
I do think that
Good luck. I think you get Jolteon or Gengar next.
I don't want
For your
Gengar.
sake,
I really
hope
don't want
it's the Jolteon.
no one ever wants Gengar.
I think like Gengar's still like almost 50-50 to be honest.
I would
I would say top four
disagree.
would be right.
I
but
don't know.
I do think it's winnable. I don't think it's.
It's like a weird thing, because Gengar's also just really inconsistent.
Yeah.
Mind you, his list looks pretty consistent, honestly. Like, he was playing 4 Level Ball, 4 Great Ball, 4 Evo Instants, and 4 Quick Balls.
Nope,
Yeah.
I'm out.
I'm gonna go
I am
check
ready
on.
for melee.
Oh,
Please play Seraphy on that setup where you are. Melee.
Hello. We are back.
It would appear Gengar is at the game,
Yep. So,
but they are only in game 2, so we may be chilling here for a while.
yeah. I mean, he gets Gengar, it's probably not the greatest time, but otherwise, I think Jolteon's like probably favored for me.
Yeah, I
Unless
think.
they just go Path, but his list is very like anti-Path with the Peony.
Yeah, I do think that. I mean, definitely. If you're in Ethan's shoes, you definitely want to see Jolteon. Especially considering that he does play the Peony build, which allows him to have and a higher stadium count. We did see multiple stadiums.
Well, most of us play pretty high state.
Yeah. But it would appear that he's in some way teched out or ready to handle a Path deck. Does not play the Oricorio though, which is really great in that matchup.
I don't know about that one.
You mean Meloetta survives?
Well,
Or
his
Oricorio
list
the
isn't really
goat.
built to Meloetta turn 1 as
That's
often.
true.
Doesn't play the Cramomatics. And he
Does
doesn't
not
play
play
the
Cramomatic.
like the more turbo.
I didn't see any Pokegear, right? I
Yeah,
didn't
most of us
see
don't
any.
play Pokegear.
Yeah. But in terms of finding the Elisa turn 1, if you
He has to just raw draw it.
it looks like he's just saying, I'm going to hit it.
And those cross switchers fill the hand pretty fast.
Did we see any Rotom form?
Rotom phone?
I don't think so.
No, I saw Rotom phone. I think he's
You
playing
did?
4 or 3.
Okay.
He might be playing 3 because we didn't see that many.
Okay, well, either way, it would appear that hitting Elisa turn 1, not too reliable for his build.
Yeah. Which I don't know why he plays 2 mellow at it then, to be honest. I guess it's just more Pokemon.
Yeah, I guess.
I think he's ball fitness. I don't know.
I would like to see the Oricorio in second Malowetta, but pop off, I suppose.
I mean, the Meloetta is definitely how you beat the Gengar VMAX matchup too.
Yeah, I do think that. Yeah. I do think that the Peony build is probably less Gengar equipped than the straight Meloetta build. It's like you can like go super turbo, but not. Oh yeah.
Hello. Hello, people.
Howdy. Look at us, Wall. Gengar takes its time.
Gengar is a big while for the game.
Yeah. God, I don't want Gengar to win. I'm biased. Screw that deck.
Locals
sucks.
have a big hate over Gengar VMAX.
We dislike Gengar VMAX here.
I don't know. I think it's a fine deck.
I think it's fine.
It's like it has a way better single strike matchup than the other one.
I think I personally like the Gengar Inteleon build.
Yeah.
Because it's not trying to do what normal single strike is doing. Yeah. Although I will say he's not playing Umbreon, is he?
I don't think.
So
no, he's just playing the
he's
4-3
just playing
Gengar,
like
no single
straight
strike.
consistent. Like I'm hitting Gengar and that'll carry me far enough. And he plays Vitality Band. So to be fair, it's at least it's better than the face value. Like everyone was assuming that Gengar would be like, oh, you just swap in the Urshifus for the Gengar, which is like great. But it seems that this build is at least.
Come on. I think it's like that's the one.
Yeah.
Seems like Leo is also a Gengar hater.
Any Geng? Oh yes.
And we will probably become
Oh,
very
but he's a
strong
Dragapult player.
Oh, Dragapult player.
Oh
Such a rat, bro.
God.
Come on, Leo.
We could have been friends, but you were a Dragapult player, so sorry.
Sorry, no offense, Leo.
Cannot be besties.
Oh, no.
Cannot be besties with the Dragapult player. I have no other cards. And you know what? I would tell you could play Zacian, but I've been dicking on Zacian all day.
I went 3-2 with Zacian to hit the bubble. I wasn't even really trying to win though. It's not really a good deck.
I went 3-2 with Mew VMAX and moved to Zacian. So.
Or Metal Sauce or not.
I nuked Jake. I just threw Meloetta double power.
Fair enough. No one will probably trade you Umbreons. They're very expensive right now.
Yeah, they are quite pricey.
I've been having a trouble finding them IRL.
I mean,
one.
Regidrago Cherim. Never know.
Never know.
You never know. You can play that pretty cheap.
I mean, it's pretty fun.
I actually do want the cards. At the beginning of
Looks
this,
like we're playing in Top Cut and Gordon won.
Oh?
So it's Gordon versus Ethan. Gengar versus
Mew.
So I would assume Gengar is very favored in this matchup. Or not very favored, but it's his favorite.
I would put it 20-80.
I think that's a bit.
Maybe 25-75. But like
I don't know.
Have mercy on that.
Especially considering this build where he's not built to go Meloetta, nuke the active, turn 2 going, or turn 1 going second.
2 out of 3 games somehow.
Fair enough, Leo. Computer search is very hard to find on TCGO.
Come back just to see.
I just don't play expanded on TCGO.
Like no Muse today too.
You
Yo, last time there's 3 Muse, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna
should
whip out
play
the
expanded. Expanded is cool.
I kind of like
What happened?
not even a format for next year.
shush. They're just, they'll bring it back, I promise.
It's like Ethan's rocking that waste deck off.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Nobody's check on.
Well, if Gengar just bricks, then
That is true. There is always
that single strike brick.
your.
But the Gengar list looks way more consistent than a single strike, like a traditional single strike list.
Yeah, it does seem like it's here to draw well.
Although I don't know if I agree with the 4 level ball, like over 4 Battle Pass, but I think Battle Pass.
would agree. Although, yeah, I would agree.
Because he's like playing 16 search ups. This is like something. I haven't seen that.
But I do see like where he's coming from, where like
I'm praying for VIP pass.
the idea of going
I've hit once today.
Battle Pass, like Battle Pass,
Open,
especially when he's not playing
Opening Pro is not even bad.
many search cards, whatever. Like Battle Pass is a little bit more of a riskier card to play, whereas it would seem his attitude towards his deck building has been straight consistency.
Yeah.
We do see Mew VMAX go first, I think I heard, which is how the deck wins the matchup. It does need to. It still kind of needs to get the Meloetta out pretty early, though.
Yeah.
Alternatively, if Ethan's capable of doing so,
Yeah.
it is notable that Meloetta can actually pretty easily knock out a Gengar VMAX full.
Sorry, I need to read this. I have no
Because
idea what the hell it's okay.
Gengar VMAX has 320, 2 Houndoom pings, and then it's 280, and four fusion energy gets you there. We do see the Battle Pass.
That T1 Battle Pass is always nice.
Always hot.
I don't know if I agree with the Meloetta grab turn 1 with only 1 Genesect, but I'm assuming he's got more stuff.
Okay. More stuff in tow.
I always think getting 3 like Genesect out is very good.
I don't know how I feel about discarding the switch.
I think it will be fine overall,
Alright,
because I'm assuming he's placed 3.
I'm
And the
not
Mew
too concerned
is
about
in the act.
that, is the fact that he has an energy he could discard where, well, actually, no, never mind.
I think he wants
He
to
does want to
attach-
attach the Psychic this turn. He wants to attach the Psychic this turn.
He wants
but
to blow up this Gengar next turn for sure, though.
Yeah.
That is very good.
That is something I'm not sure
I don't think I agree with the Meloetta attack. But, I mean, he obviously wants to attack with Meloetta, but I would not be
So-
like full sending the Meloetta.
So here's the thing. If you attach to the Meloetta with a Psychic, you can get 2 Meloettas off that do 210 each, which is notable. However, it's also notable that
Houndoom or Houndour kills it.
it's also notable that if he attaches this Psychic to this Meloetta and is using this Meloetta as his first attacker, he can't actually get the 280 play off. Because the fusion energy, he either attaches to the Mew and attacks with the Mew next turn and Elisa's to the Meloetta, or he essentially he either goes to the Meloetta now and Meloetta later. Meloetta later will be able to kill a Gengar VMAX. Meloetta now, which is what he's playing to,
Just for one.
is just like trying to get a quick hit in. I don't know whether or not that's correct though.
Yeah. Oh, he got a pretty good turn 1 with all that. Yeah,
Did.
and stuff. And it looks like
Double Houndour is coming out.
yeah, from Gordon, so he is going to be in a pretty good spot
Deck
here.
is not folding, it would appear.
If
Double
you can just get
dog.
like another Gengar, he's probably like an amazing spot.
Yeah.
Or like even another Houndour, like that would.
Just getting anything past this is just gravy. Getting the double Houndour down is so hot for him. Like
He's obviously trying to play hardcore for it, 'cause he's playing a lot of search ups.
yeah. It would seem so, yes.
Oh, shuffling off right now.
Yes.
See how the rest of Gordon's hands look after this? Gordon's hands. He has
He has
boss, which
boss.
is definitely not the greatest thing in the world.
Not ideal, no.
And it looks like he might not even have a supporter card. That's real.
Oh ho ho! Wait a minute.
He might actually be in a pretty bad spot here.
Yeah,
man.
wait a minute. If that Gengar dies,
Just no retreat cost.
I would retreat into a Hound Hour here.
Yeah.
Or
I think he has to. If he
this thing's
doesn't,
getting killed for sure, I think.
something's dying in the active, and one of.
I would also like
if,
to see a boss stall in a Genesect, I think.
I would agree, especially
has
since
to.
that switch was used. But we don't see a retreat. We don't see a boss stall.
Just ripping 2 tablets
The
here.
Gengar is dying this turn.
Yep.
That's crazy. The Meloetta gets to swing for not enough. He does need the
The
manual
third
attachment
energy
for,
or
yeah.
the Vitality Band or the other thing.
Yeah. So had the Psychic been attached to the Mew or it would have been fine, but it would appear he needs to get.
Genesect form.
He needs an energy essentially. I don't think it matters what type of energy he gets, but he does need the energy. To not punish this, or to be able to punish this, he needs an energy.
Well, I mean, I think it's guaranteed you hit Fall Crystal. Like, honestly, it's really hard not to.
You say that.
But he will.
The man did just Genesect for 1.
I mean, Gordon doesn't have anything going on next turn either, so...
Yeah, that's
that Rotom
true.
clone is probably going to secure a good card, I would think.
I would think, yes. Okay, so the boss stall would not have mattered.
Seeing that switch play
That
come
is
down, I think that means that the Rotom clone was not good.
I would say the Rotom phone is probably.
Yeah, the Rotom clone was just a Mew V. That is very... Or a quick ball. It's probably the quick ball.
I don't know why he switched into Meloetta. He should have switched into Mew.
Yeah, so you're getting that free retreat.
Like, because now.
Honestly, the boss stall player seems pretty good. After the Gengar gets killed, if it does.
Yeah,
Because he's down
Honestly,
2 switch.
worst case scenario, the Meloetta hits the Gengar for 140, which is relevant because they think he can knock it out later. But it would be really good for him. Oh, he does see the energy. He does get the energy. As long as the second Psychic is not prized. We. Oh? Oh?
Okay. I guess he always had it. He has a training court,
oh,
but
yes, he did have that off of training
I
court.
guess maybe that was the optimal
So yeah, that
play
was
then.
the optimal play, yeah.
Oh, really? Well, he's smarter than us.
It would seem.
And it looks like he's going to be taking 2 prizes there on the Gengar. Techno Blast.
Huh? No. Cross Fusion Strike? Okay. And I'll Techno Blast for 210. Okay. Yeah, 210.
It took him a while, but you realized his Gengar was gone.
Is Gengar cheaper than Umbreon? I think it is a tiny bit cheaper than Umbreon.
But not by much.
Like
It
Gengar,
is-
if you're talking about TCGO, they're like 15 packs. You're talking about IRL, they're like 20 bucks, I think.
I think somewhere around
And the
there.
V's are $5 and $5 and $5 on TCGO. Oh, you got a research off the top, which is definitely very good. If he just hits the double Houndoom attach, Gengar player could Oko the VMAX.
That's true.
But I don't think that's gonna happen.
I took a peek at the hand, and it does not look too terribly. And oh well, there's a Great Ball, and there is a.
Okay, well he has to draw. I see an Evo instance, but he has to draw the Gengar V off the Great Ball here, probably.
Yes, but does he?
I think you Evo instance first here.
Does he have the?
I mean, you could just chain a Houndoom here. Who shot it, too?
I think. I don't see a switch out in his hand.
Well, he doesn't have it for sure. But
So if he doesn't have the switch out, I think it's correct to go into the sleep play with Gengar, right?
oh yeah, the sleep play. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't know if that's
Stupid Gengar.
want to just feed him the Gengar. I think you might just want to hit for 180 with the Houndoom.
I guess,
I
but
don't know.
I feel
That's just
like you
if he
gotta go
draws.
for broke. He's down 2 switch.
I don't know if
So-
he's down 2 switch or if that was a different game, but I think he is.
He is down 2
Okay.
switch.
So yeah, the sleep play is probably good here, but it's always that coin flip. Or he get Crobat V, that's all he got.
There is this. This is final.
Yeah. 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 We had some disruption there from some random
Some stinky Calyrex player.
Shadow-Rider Calyrex player. Welcome, Mr. Scary Muffin.
Scary Muffin, welcome. This finals. We are seeing a Mew possibly taking a game 1 against Gengar.
Which is definitely a good spot for me.
Yeah.
You can just cheese again.
Yeah, I mean, Mew can boast the fact that it is probably doing what it wants regardless. So if you ever miss it, there's a Crobat being played, which is really daring because it allows. If you put a Crobat into play, that means as soon as this Gengar V goes down,
I would like to see
he scoops. He scoops.
Oh, okay.
As he should in that situation.
I mean, he drew 2 research, 2 Gengar VMAX.
Yeah.
Kind of screwed. But I think that he's definitely still favored going into
Mew
game 2.
is up a game, however.
Gengar VMAX definitely.
Yeah, I think there's still definitely a world in which Mew gets reverse swept here.
Especially since he's going to get that going first for this game. And Ethan probably won't be able to blow up anything with Adolescent Sparkle play with his list.
Yeah, I think with how Ethan's, like, if he was more Alessa focused, then maybe going second isn't such a death sentence, but I don't think, unless he just like has it like that, which frankly, who knows, but it's definitely even more of an uphill battle going second. We'll likely see a game 3 that'll be.
One.
Sorry, we keep getting disturbed by various people. That one wasn't a stinky Shadow Rider player, but
Who was the green man that's keeping the score.
he is keeping the score.
It looks like Gengar VMAX is getting a mulligan.
This isn't a shame. No, we are. This is trying to be as close to official as possible without actually being official. There is money on the line.
Like $10 for finals.
Yeah, I
or
mean,
like $38 for finals.
the winner
$10
gets
difference.
38, and the loser of finals gets
28.
28. So
You're not at a big loss. You already made it to the finals. You got that clout.
yeah,
Is Summit happening again? Or is that just replay?
I think it is, yeah. You play Melee?
No, I watch it. It's fun to watch.
Mew VMAX is getting more cards, which
Yeah, that's true.
if there is going to be
Quite a bit, and then
a good upset here, it's going to be through drawing more
It takes up
cards.
a great deal of time anyway.
Oh yeah, dude, especially Melee. Oh, I like Ultimate. It was like pretty like chill to like get into.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah. It's still like hella flashy though. I don't know.
Flashy?
Yeah, Ultimate. I just think like the effects look kind of cool.
Talking about Smash
I
Ultimate.
agree. I'll tap.
Yes.
We also host Smash Ultimate events here and Melee.
Yeah, they're more popular,
Yeah. Honestly, they're not that much more popular though.
I guess.
Well,
I don't
play
know.
Smash and you live in Vancouver.
I don't know. You go to
I've
VSB
rolled
Twitter
7
for the
times,
Smash.
so-
It's
Well,
but
once
they
you
have
reach
like
6,
over
you
a
can
K
flip the
followers. You go to Vancouver Card Battle and they have 60 or something like that. I feel like the Smash. I mean, either way, the Smash scene is a much larger scene than Pokemon, but
But like, Smash is also
that
just,
game?
I don't know.
Huh?
It's
You
kind
with
of
that
boring.
game?
Well, that's when you're.
I like the hype behind it. I don't actually like the game personally.
Oh, what's that?
I don't
Like,
like Melee. I like
Before Sword and Shield, turn 1 supporters for
I like
power.
fighting games, but I don't like.
No.
Turn 1 supporters.
Oh,
I like the hype behind fighting games,
So-
but not the
You
actual.
draw the mulligans, and I just.
Someone
you know
is
what
calling
the Let
me
Loose
right
Marshadow
now.
does?
No.
You
Oh
play
my
it onto your
God.
bench, both players shuffle their hand, drop 4.
Oh shit. Alright.
It's like, come on.
We are seeing another mulligan.
Yep.
Mew VMAX is getting 4 extra cards. There is a Meloetta in his hand, but no Elisa yet.
Makes you feel any better? I'm not drawing any better.
I don't know.
Yeah, these 4 might help though. I'm just saying these 4 might
I
help.
don't know. Your deck's hella consistent. There's no way, dude.
Huh? Yeah, well this
It's like it's like impossible to break, right?
no, but I'm playing no crams.
Oh what?
I'm playing no crams.
Well, we know he's playing no crams now.
No grants.
Cram is so fucking fake.
Coward.
I would rather not flip for my tournament life.
Nope. You're a coward. Flip with the
Oh, yeah,
funny
you don't play
bird
eight
card.
basics. Oh, 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking my 4.
Oh, Gengar VMAX finally didn't get a mulligan.
Oh,
After I think 3, I want to say.
do we
I
see
was
an
not there.
Elisa in the massive Mew VMAX hit?
How many basics does Gordon have?
There's an Elisa. There is an Elisa. There's an Elisa,
Oh.
and there's a Meloetta in the hand. If he has a single fusion energy, there is a dead Gengar on the field.
I think Gordon probably plays like 2 Crobat, 4 Gengar, and 4 Hound.
Sounds
Or
about
Crown
right.
Pounder for basics.
It makes sense. The 4 mulligans may actually be the downfall of the Gengar deck.
I also respect the no coin flip. Never that fun to flip tail.
I disagree. I flip
It
tails.
looks
I
like-
flip tails all the time, and I still like the funny bird card.
Gordon is in a very bad spot if he just passed. I don't know what
Oh,
he's
well, that's
doing.
just the nuts.
I think he's in.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Gordon is
there
not
s-
in a good
Is
spot.
there
here.
okay? Is there a single unit fusion energy in hand?
I mean, if he does KO with Meloetta, he can respond with a Houndoom back for KO, but
Yeah, but it's too far gone at that point.
I don't think it's that far. Like, I think he can still win.
If he does, if he doesn't get like a really great setup afterwards, and we don't see.
Let's see.
a fusion
Evo
energy
Incense.
yet.
Oh, I see. Earn,
Okay.
Earn, Evo Incense, Evo Incense, Evo Incense.
Oh no, Vitality Band.
It looks like the consistent
Oh, so
Gengar
he's-
VMAX list is going to brick.
Oh, interestingly enough, if he has a cross switch, he can actually go for the cross switch play.
Time burn stats. Read every card of opponent's deck.
We know that he has a psychic energy. Does he have a cross? Oh, there's a fusion energy in hand. Oh, the
Wait,
Gengar's
Ethan
dead.
read Great Ball even though he's playing this deck. You are right, Leo. That's pretty funny. Wow. This is something. I would not want to be Gordon right now.
I think Gordon's just in like a horrendous spot. I know that Ethan has a peony in hand,
Oh, sorry. This is
so
top of my deck.
if he even if he does get another Gengar, he's going down 4 prizes. I don't.
I'll draw the 1.
Oh, we got the Rotom foot. I thought he just like
Yeah.
flipped over and I was like, yeah, I got Battle Pass.
Heart
bro."
of the cards moment, just be like, I am drawing the battle pass.
You definitely don't want to be Gordon right now.
Yeah,
Cut.
Gengar VMAX lose to Mew VMAX in finals. You love to see
That's
it.
what happens when your deck
Is Gengar
is
VMAX.
not playing Inteleon.
Melodic. I go for knockout.
The deck doesn't play Inteleon, it kind of just bricks half the time.
And we see there's a Houndoom in hand, so the Meloetta is
The
dying.
Great
but
Ball top deck.
we know for a fact that he does have a Psychic Energy, which means that. Oh, I think we saw a Psychic Energy. But either way,
Yeah.
there's likely a. Regardless of what happens, even if the Houndoom does knock out here, there's likely something big is dying as well. Following, because although I think there's only the one Great Ball, so
I think I would like to see a Crobat draw off this Great Ball.
would you?
And then just like
There is-
sack into a
there is-
research.
Double, he gets a Gengar VMAX off the Great Ball.
Oh, that's game.
That's game.
Yep.
I think it's over. I don't know.
Never lucky.
Imagine.
I mean, maybe.
You have 8 cards in hand.
I think he had to get Crobat there to
Eight
like draw into
cards in
something.
hand, but not really. A lot of urns in that.
That's just the single strike away.
The way of the single strike.
So Ethan is going to 2-0 a very
Poor
unfavored
matchup,
match.
yeah.
There's a reason it's not that bad though.
And the 4 mulligans were the undoing of it.
I scoop, dude.
He scoops. That-
Group GG. Looks like we have Ethan Chow, our new champion.
Let's go.
UBDF, you're right, Leo.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was kind of the nuts. I'm not gonna lie, I ripped Fusion off top deck on the 11th card.
Yeah, that breaks slow. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess that's a problem, yeah.
The mulligans are his undoing.
Yup.
No,
You
but
hate to see it.
Gordon's deck playing a lot of basics and still more.
just
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know if we're gonna do an interview or anything. I don't know.
tell me.
I don't.
We do an interview.
Do we do it? I don't think we do.
What? I mean, I kind of he kind of
Hold up.
rolled 4 times turn 1.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. If Smash knows
How do you
something.
whip? How do you whip? You can't.
Well.
You can't.
I think we're gonna get cut off in like a solid 2 minutes because no one cares about TCG.
Yeah. So true. I don't even, and I play the game.
Alright, GG's, bro.
GG.
Looks like they're gonna do the photo. You can check out the photo on